Hello, how you doing? I'm fine because I clean up the first floor because the mosaic is done. We finished. The table is over there. It's actually my drawing table, but I use it to making up the mosaic for this time. I get some notes, but hold on. I had some notes from, so I want to say thank you for Joyce J, for Wendy Harper, and for Laura Montanas, because they had beautiful comments and question as well. So Wendy Harper said, I'm a great teacher. Thank you so much, Wendy. I just like to share things that I'm doing in this art field. But thank you anyway. Is this focus? I'm still filming with my iPhone, that's why it's difficult to manage it. So Joyce J was asking about the primer chemical stuff, the brand called BASF. I don't know, I guess it's from Germany, and it's doing the same thing like you wrote on the comment. Everybody can look. I don't know which video it was, but it's the same that we use in paint walls and stuff to reduce the absorbment. Is this the right word? It is actually used for that the paint. What the hell am I talking about? I mean, we use it as an insulation material because we don't want that the wood is absorb all that chemical that's in the adhesive which we use for gluing tiles on wood. So there was another note. Mixing the grading colors. It's a good idea to mix the pulver to see what happened, but I heard a lot of time that people are put some acrylic paint stuff in it, but I never did it. I don't know what kind of effects it will have. You should try it. That's what I think. That this is what I'm saying always in art. Just try. And Laura, about ready board. You're right. I heard also it is a little expensive. Many people start to use it, but I will make a deep research about that smell. Because I know some, this is kind of a foam board and they have this kind of smell, and smelling, when you smell something, means something has come out from that material. And I will make a deep search about this issue because I want to use it as well. So we talk too much. The mosaic is right here. They will come today and pick it up, but I hope they will pay first. That's the worst thing when you try to make art or art orders, because some of people will like it and some of them will say, oh my god, what the hell is it? You paid so much money for this and blah blah blah. So the best way is get the money before you send it to the customer. I want to show you something. I know I said at the last video that we will talk about the cost of this project, how much I paid for the stained glass, how much paid for the adhesives and everything around, and how much will I get from the customer. But I prepared here something that with the topic how I did it or what I used to build up that mosaic. I will try to show it you this way. I see nothing, by the way. Difficult to make everything with the iPhone. So I brought this kind of stained glass, then I use this tool to slice it. Is this the right word? And then I use this, which I get from a friend, to break it, and then I use this nipper to cut out that mosaic tiles. I use this kind of what's the name of this? Whatever. During the cutting you need the exact same sizes, so you can use some board like this I draw it by myself. Then we use this. I use this to, this is what Joy asking for BSF. And it says, copolymer acrylic basic, continuously improving primer and stuff like that. It's from BSF. You use this kind of tool to roll it on the wood. Then it is insulated, kind of. So what we need more, what I use in this project, this kind of drawing from the copy center, and I use this kind of nylon to cover it, and this kind of mosaic mesh to glue the mosaics on. Then I use this kind of water-based adhesive. It has a white color and it's like yogurt stuff. It's liquid and it will get transparent when it dries. Then I use this kind of tool and this kind of tool to roll this kind of adhesive to glue the already finished mosaic on the wooden plate. It says ready to use tile adhesive for absorbent substrates. Also from BSF, same company. It's like in yogurt. You can watch the videos about it. The tutorial videos, I don't know which number. Then we use this kind of tool to start the grouting part. And this is the grout material I used. And what is important, it says glass mosaics, marble, natural stones for between 1 and 6 millimeter joint. That's very important. Then you can this kind of smaller tool. You can use this kind of smaller tool or this kind of tool to put the grout between here, this area, and then you can clean. What you're gonna do after all. Not after all. What you're gonna do after the grouting, you need to clean it up with the wet this kind of stuff. Lappen, we say in Germany. I don't know how we call it in English. And after a while, after a half hour, you need to clean it up again with a dry stuff like that, which is not wet. Good idea to use this kind of tool for your eyes because stained glass is very teeny and it breaks like normal glass. So you need also this kind of tool to protect your hands, otherwise your hands will look like mine. And can you see my finger, how it is cutted and everything, because I don't like to use this stuff. And the reason is I have to feel each mosaic tile on my project. There are some pieces are staying out the line, like they are not glued where they used to be, where they are not staying there where they have to stay. With this kind of English I can't go more further, I'm sorry for that. Tiles like this, they're staying a little out, so you need put some grout to give him the power to be hold on the wood, kind of. I guess you can understand what I mean. So, okay, the costs. So, do you mind if I make another video in a few hours? And the reason of that is when the videos get too long, they won't get uploaded somehow. Maybe my internet is not strong enough for this because of the weather conditions, I don't know. Or YouTube is hating me because I'm uploading too much for the last few days. See you in a few hours. Take care.